The true power of the mastermind goes beyond business alliances or clever cooperation. It reaches into something deeper, something that almost feels miraculous. Consider this. Whenever two or more people join in harmony with a definite purpose, they not only combine their skills and ideas, they also tap into a higher source of energy. This is why great leaders throughout history have been able to influence millions without physical force. The unseen current created by unified minds becomes a channel to infinite intelligence, the universal source of wisdom and inspiration. Think of Mahatma Gandhi. At first glance, he might appear to be just one frail man, without wealth, without weapons, and without formal power. Yet, through his ability to inspire and align the minds of over 200 million, he became one of the most powerful leaders in history. Gandhi's strength is not in armies or institutions, but in the harmony created among people working toward a shared vision. That harmony produced a force so great that it shook an empire. It has almost been impossible to make even two people cooperate in perfect unity for long. Yet Gandhi achieved it with millions. That is the miracle of the master. Every person who runs a business knows how difficult it is to get employees to work together smoothly, even for a single day. Harmony is rare, and that rarity is what makes it so powerful. When it exists, it draws energy from a higher source, a source far more reliable than human senses or personal knowledge. That source is infinite intelligence itself. When minds are joined in the spirit of harmony and aimed at a definite purpose, they place themselves in direct connection with that infinite power. This is the same power that geniuses, inventors, and visionaries have tapped into throughout history, whether they realize it or not. This is not about religion, nor does it conflict with faith. It is simply a law of nature. Infinite intelligence never errs, while human senses often do. By uniting with others and working in harmony, you open a channel to this higher wisdom, and through it, you can achieve what seems impossible. But power alone is not enough. To attract riches, power must be blended with other elements: desire, faith, persistence, and above all, action. Riches do not chase the idle dreamer. They come to the one who organizes desire into a definite plan and then drives that plan with faith and persistence until money begins to flow. When it does, wealth often appears suddenly, like a flood that follows the breaking of the dam. At first it may seem slow, almost reluctant, but once it starts, it comes with an energy of its own, drawn toward the one who has prepared the way. There is an invisible current of power flowing through life. Imagine it as a great river divided into two streams. One side flows upward toward prosperity, carrying along those whose thoughts are dominated by faith, desire, and persistence. The other side flows downward toward poverty, pulling with it those whose minds are clouded by fear, doubt, and negativity. Every man and woman is in that stream, moving either with the current of riches or with the current of lack. To cross from the negative to the positive requires effort, discipline, and action, but it can be done. This is why some people find themselves rising and falling, drifting between success and failure. Sometimes they ride the positive current, filled with confidence and purpose. Other times they slip into the negative side, swept down by fear, uncertainty, or defeat. Millions experienced this during the financial crash of 1929. People who once enjoyed the positive flow of wealth suddenly found themselves dragged into poverty. Many struggled desperately to fight back to the other side, and some never made it. This book and its principles are a guide for anyone determined to climb back into the positive stream and stay there. The truth is that riches and poverty often exchange places. Wealth may vanish overnight if one loses discipline, and poverty often appears uninvited, needing no plan, no preparation, no cooperation. Poverty is bold, ruthless, and persistent. Riches, on the other hand, are shy, elusive, and must be attracted deliberately. They come only to those who pursue them with purpose, who combine desire with power, and who surround themselves with the right minds in harmony. Anyone can wish for wealth, but only a few understand that wishing is useless without a definite plan, a burning desire, and the driving force of power created through the mastermind principle.